What is going on, guys? Dan3on here back again with another upload, and today this is a little bit different. We are actually on not the PS5 right now. We are actually on the local, well, not the local, well, my trash computer, and we're doing the NBA 2K21 next gen shooting badge official tier list done by me. And if you guys want 2K content every single day, guys, make sure you drop a sub and turn on those post notifications on this channel, and drop me a like on this video because I know you guys have not done that already. But let's stop wasting the time and let's get into this. So the first badge is the anti-freeze badge. What we're actually going to do is we're going to go on to this website, and it's going to tell us what every badge does, even though we know what these badges do. It's just for beginners and for people who haven't really played 2K, and the new badges that are actually out in the game. I will be going through. So anti-freeze is a badge where it is harder to get cold and lose your takeover packages, reduces the likelihood of getting cold, losing takeover, and taking poor shots. Honestly, this badge isn't really that useful if you're being smart about it, but it's if you tend to play, like, if your build is very on and off, there's a chance you can use it. But this badge isn't the worst. It's just kind of like in the middle, and I see a lot of people actually put this badge farther down than what I put it as, around in the middle. I've seen people put it into the C category, and I've seen some other people put it into the E category, but in my opinion, I'm going to put it right around the middle because I feel like it is not the worst badge in the game. The next badge is going to be blinders, and blinders, I'm telling you guys, this is one of the best badges this year in 2K. It's pretty much your player doesn't really react to the defense from the side, so from the wing of your shooter. So when you shoot the ball and someone's defending you from the side, you don't really get hit, or from behind you. So it's actually one of the better badges. I don't think it goes, my A category is very good, but this is a must use badge. I'm not gonna put it into the A. A lot of people put it into the top category. It just doesn't hit it for me. I mean, it's in the middle. It's in the middle. It's better than, it's probably be the best B badge out of all of them. So I definitely recommend using blinders. And the next one is catch and shoot. I don't even know if you guys want me to read through this, but it boosts the chance of you making a 3 after a catch. And this badge, it's been good for a lot of 2Ks, and it's actually one of my favorites. So, and the next one is circus 3s, boost the step back 3s. And actually, this badge depends on your build again. If you're more of a dribbler, it's kind of worth it, but this badge, I've seen a lot of people put in the trash category, terrible use category, but I think there is actually some builds. If you have the right build, this badge can be very useful. That's why I'm putting it into the D through C category, but I'm going to put it into the D because I don't feel like it hits that C, you know what I mean? And the next badge is clutch shooter. Increases the ability to knock down shots in clutch moments, and this badge pretty much is useless, but shot attempts that occur in the final moments of the fourth quarter or any overtime period receive a large boost. I've seen, if you probably, it's not useless like what I said. I was thinking about, never mind, just forget what I said. It's not useless, it's just I feel like it is not like the most worth badge, since it doesn't really help you out throughout the entire game, and actually it doesn't help you out at all in the park, which is actually, if you're a park player, do not use this badge. But if you like playing rec, pro-am, those type, use it. And for that reason, I'm kind of more of a park player, so I put it in the trash category. But if you're like a rec player, if you're like a pro-am player, definitely into the C category, or not a B. It's not that worth it, but definitely between C if you're a rec pro-am player, E if you're a park player, which most of you guys are parks, so that's what I'm putting into the trash category. The next one is corner specialist, and this gives a boost shots taken near the corner, deep mid-range shots. Yeah. This is actually for bigger builds, not for really shooters. So if you're like a paint beast, or if you're a center, or actually, this is actually very useful if you're playing rec and you have an AI on you, which is something to think about, because corner, the AIs don't actually guard you. But corner specialist is definitely one of those badges this year where you could use it, but I feel like it's better if you're a big man. So I'm actually going to put this badge into the C category if you're a guard, and if you're a big man, definitely into the A, man. You must use it. Now, actually into the B is definitely a must use. Nah, well, Definitely, if you're a big man and you're a shooter, definitely use this badge right there. Next one is Deadeye. Deadeye is amazing this year. Reduces the impact of a defender who's closing out. Jump shots taken with a defender closing out receive less of a penalty from a shot contest. This includes both mid-range and 3-point shots. Obviously, this is going to be category. Deadeye is amazing this year. I've actually done an experiment with my friend Swish, and we were playing around, and Deadeye, so when we have our Deadeye off, like, a person barely contesting us ends up knocking off about 30% contested, 25% contested. With a gold Deadeye, that instantly drops into like 5 to 10%. So it's very nice badge, but it isn't into the must-use category if you have like 9 shooting badges or 8 shooting badges. Actually, you should think about that, actually. I think it could be one of those badges that are really worth it if you have a limited amount of badges. Next badge, deep threes. Extends the range from a player which can effectively shoot threes, blah, blah, blah. Adds the extra defender. It's must use, guys. Deep threes is amazing this year. No other way to put it. Must use badge. It's actually insane this year. I actually think they're gonna patch it. As I'm making this video, deep threes is amazing. You could literally be like almost half court and you're greening, bro, if you have this on Hall of Fame. This is mad. Not that. Like from the hash, or from the inbound. This badge is wild. You guys just trust me on that. It's probably gonna get patched, just how good it is. The next one is difficult shots, and difficult shots improves the ability to shoot jump shots off the dribble. High difficulty jumpers such as hop, step, spin, step backs, and pull-ups receive a shot percentage boost. Difficult shots this year. I think it got nerfed. Wait. I'm not sure. I heard someone say it got nerfed in the last patch, patch number 2. But I'm not sure about that. But this is definitely in a B category. Difficult shots. Another really good badge. Especially if you're like a dribbling guy. Which a lot of guards are this year, by the way. Definitely. It's actually probably going to be one of the best badges in the B category. Almost in the A category, but not quite there. Next badge is Fade Ace. Improves the ability to shoot post fades. This is definitely for centers. If you're a guard, which most of you guys probably aren't in this video. If you're a center, honestly, it's probably only in the C category. But if you're a guard, you gotta go down here. Fade Ace, you don't hear people talking about this. Green Machine, this badge I've actually heard has been extremely extreme. This badge used to be really good in NBA 2K20, NBA 2K21, but it has been nerfed. And I am telling you guys, it has been nerfed. And I still see a bunch of people using this, but I feel like it has extreme nerf, and it's only in the maybe category. In previous 2Ks, it was one of the best B badges. And in 2K20, at 2K21, current gen, I feel like at one point, it was maybe like an A category. I don't know if you guys are saying I'm crazy. I don't know, but it was really good. Next one is actually Hot Shot, and this badge, I'm telling you, dude, you guys can make literally like 3 jump shots and have your takeover. It's insane. It just, if you have it on max, even if you have it on bronze, this thing is still crazy. It's actually insane. So definitely a badge to use. There's really nothing to explain about it. The next badge is Hot Zone Hunter, and this badge is freaking amazing this year. Like, it has been amazing in like the last 4 2Ks. No, what am I saying? Has been amazing the last couple years. It's just really good. Hot zones aren't too hard to get this year either on next gen, so definitely a badge I recommend you guys to use. Next one, there's no even point even going into the thing. It's Ice and Veins. This badge is absolutely terrible. Pretty much completely useless. Don't even use it if you're, just don't use it. It's terrible. It's F. One of the worst badges in the entire game. Absolute trash can. Next one is actually a Rhythm Shooter. And Rhythm Shooter improves shots taken after breaking down your defender, increases the chances of made shot after sizing up your opponent with dribble moves. And Rhythm Shooter, guys, don't get me wrong about this, but Rhythm Shooter has been a badge in the last couple 2Ks, and it's actually been a pretty decent badge, but I feel like it's also been nerfed this year. I don't know, it's pretty close to how it was. I don't think it's as nerfed as Green Machine, but Rhythm Shooter is actually a pretty solid badge this year, but it's not like amazing. But it's just, I don't know, it's really, this is like more if you're like if you're an ankle breaking type of build, if you like to like break people down, like you like it's more like for playmaking shooters, you know what I mean? Not like for play shots, even though that's not that maybe it was more for like current gen, but this build, no, not this build, this badge right here, I'm gonna put it into the C category. It's not terrible. It depends on your build, pretty much. So I'm just gonna put it into maybe. But if you're just a spot up shooter, definitely not really worth it. It's probably gonna go into the E category for you. Probably maybe like a D. But next one, set shooter. This is actually one of the new badges, and it increases shot rating when taking your time before shooting. Gives a shot boost after standing still before taking your jump shot. And set shooter, guys. Actually, a very good badge. Actually works really well with Deadeye this year. So set shooter works absolutely amazing with Deadeye this year. And I'm gonna say it again. Set shooter works amazing with Deadeye because your opponents do not have enough time to close out. If you do not have enough for Deadeye, do not use this badge. But if you have Deadeye equipped with this badge, it definitely is going to go into the B category. Next one, Slift Player Off Ball, F category, pretty much useless. Strengthens the player to get ability off the ball. Honestly, I've seen people put this into the D category, or like I think I've seen one person put it into the C category, but most people agree with me on this decision and put it into the F category, which I'm gonna do the same. It is almost useless. The sniper, oh, this thing is, guys, let me tell you, it's one of the best speed badges in the game. It is so useful. It's pretty much boost to all well-aimed shots. Shots taken with the aiming stick will receive a boost when aimed correctly. So it is actually really, really good if you play with the stick, which I do not, but it is amazing if you do play with the stick, and you have to use this badge if you play with the stick. A must use. If you play with the stick, A, put in the A category. If you don't, definitely rely on set shooter to replace that. But now, guys, let me tell you, the next badge I'm about to put up is going to be probably the craziest one out of all of them. Stop and pop. Boost shot rating on standstill 3-pointers after dribbling. You get the point. Almost an A category. I'm gonna put it the top level B. It's absolutely amazing. If you don't have it, just use it. It's absolutely insane. It works really good with stop and pop too. Wait, no, what am I saying? Stop and what? I meant stop and pop works really good with set shooter. So make sure definitely use both these badges if you're doing it with Deadeye. Just stop and pop, set shooter, and Deadeye. It's like the triple threat, man. It's like absolutely amazing. Tireless shooter improves a player's ability to make jump shots when fatigued. I'll put this into maybe category. If you're a dribbler, I definitely recommend it. If you're not really a dribbler, not really worth it. And the next one, you guys all know this badge, volume shooter. Boost after a player has taken a small handful of shots, and an additional boost to shot attributes is given for every subsequent shot, whether it's a make or miss. So this is if you're the main. I only do this if you're like the main player on the team. If you're the person on the team who takes the most shots, it is definitely worth it. If you're one of those players who like just tend to chill out and grab a couple of rebounds, like a perimeter lockdown wing, which I will be making a video about in probably the next 2 days, but rhythm shooter definitely into the C category. B if you're one of those players who actually I feel like all people at like one point end up shooting a bunch. So I'm gonna put this into the I'm gonna put it into the maybe category. And this is Dantrol Games official shooting badge tier list, and I think I did really good. If you guys think I did really good, you guys better think I did good, because I feel like I did amazing. But otherwise than that, guys, have an amazing day. Peace out.